test corrections, remember, you fill out the paperwork, you retake the test. This has to be done by 1 week from today, which is October 30th. Wait, Halloween is 1 week from tomorrow. So you do have to do the paperwork. So you do the paperwork, you retake the test within a week. If you know that you can't get it done by the 30th, please speak to me sooner rather than later. I will arrange for a time for you to take, do the retake eventually. What?
Can I like if I do like retest, I just bomb it and
even if you bomb the retake, it's a guaranteed 10 points higher. So if you bomb it, you still get 10 points higher than what you have on the test currently. All right. Throughout the day, I've made a couple mistakes. So we're going to go through the correct answers to this. So I want you to check your answers in case I made a mistake. Yeah. Yes, but not right now. Now we're going to move on. So I had to pick up your new packet. And I know this sounds weird, but we're going to end up starting on page 2 today. And the reason we're skipping to page 2 is because I really need to make sure you're ready for lab when Mr. Miga and Mr. Winters hand you the minerals either tomorrow or Friday and say, here, name these. So we're going to start off here on page 2, which is what we have to know about this. But before we start talking about rocks, let's do something a little more fun. And I want to do this right here, if my PowerPoint would actually show up. And I'm going to put up this game board. Look familiar to any of you guys?
Yeah.
A couple of you who remember the name of this game. This is Guess Who. Now, this is the 1987 version of Guess Who. Since then, they've become a little more inclusive, included some other ethnicities, a few more, little more gender equivalent. So it's not like this board. I think there's 5 women on here and everybody else is a guy. So now they've become a little bit more equal. But this is the one that I have at home because we just kept mine from when I was a kid. Do you guys know how to play Guess Who?
Yeah.
No? Yeah. You've lived a deprived childhood. You ready? You're going to learn right now. That does not mean you had a deprived childhood. You just didn't have Guess Who. Guess Who? Super fun game. Jackson, have you played Guess Who before?
No.
Tell Lois how to play.
You are asked about the person.
Okay, so I have a person. So you would have 2 game boards normally. Obviously, for you guys to see, I don't have 2 up here. I would have a person and you have to guess who I have. You don't just randomly start guessing. Like Jackson said, you ask questions about them. Now, the questions are pretty basic. Give me, Jackson, what's a question you might ask?
What color their hair is?
What color their hair is. Now, do you just say what color is their hair?
You'd say, is their hair brown, black?
You go by, you have to ask yes or no questions. So in my house, we don't even call it blonde. We always go with the yellow because that is a yellow hair on this picture. Do they have yellow hair? Do they have red hair? What's another type of question you might ask? Are they wearing a hat?
They have bows in their hair.
Do they have bows in their hair? Do they have a mustache? So what you said?
Female?
Is it a male or yeah? So is it a female or is it a male on that end?
I get rid of that.
What else? Are they wearing glasses? So you guys get the idea, right? Let's play around. I have one of these people in mind. Jackson, since you started us off, what's your first question you want to ask?
Is your character have yellow hair?
My character does not have yellow hair. So what do I do?
Cross it off.
Yep, so this is the real game. We'd lay them down, but my person does not have yellow hair. So I want to get rid of them. Whoa, she's got a yellow hat, not yellow hair. Saw yellow and started crossing off.
Well, it's probably not that you just cross down.
Nice inference, but not how you play the game. Lyndon.
Is your character a guy?
My character is a male. Yes, so what do I do? Cross off all the females. See ya, Susan, Maria, Claire, and I already had Anita crossed off, so she wasn't an option. Lois, you never played. Give me a.
Does this person have red hair?
My person does have red hair. What do I get rid of?
Everybody without red hair.
No red hair for Paul, Peter, Philip, Richard, Robert, Sam, Tom, Max. Who?
Yeah, what do you?
George is out of here. See ya, Alex. Bernard. Talk to you another day, dude. Okay, that was a good one. We got rid of quite a few. Now, but you can't just jump to Bill. There's lots of other choices on there.
Bill.
It's Bill.
So how do we go about this? Cole, what do you want to ask about?
Do they have facial hair?
My person does have facial hair. So, bye, friends. And Herman. So we're left down to 2. We got good old Alfred and Bill.
Does
Jackson.
your character bald?
That's not. Is Paul still a choice?
No, Bill.
Neither of them are bald.
Oh, did you say Bill?
Bill is.
Oh, bald.
Yeah.
I thought you said, is your character Paul?
Oh.
No, my character is not Paul because that's not a choice anymore. So you said, is my character bald? My character is bald.
It looks like he has hair on the side.
Okay, so my character is bald on the top of the head.
That's your character.
Okay.
It doesn't say.
So it's not Alfred. So my character is
Bill.
Bill. Bill is the only one up here that answered yes to all of our questions. So we asked, I can't remember, he did not, and so let me rephrase that. It's the only one who fit all the categories that we left open. He did not have yellow hair. He did have facial hair. He was bald on the top. He was a male. Only one person was left that could check all those boxes. So you guys were able to figure it out by talking about Bill's characteristics. So what do you think this has to do with rocks and minerals?
Oh, they
Is
love
it
her.
square?
Characteristics.
We're going to be using characteristics of minerals to figure out the name of the mineral. So if you could grab your reference table, which I had mentioned I'd like you to grab, and flip it to the mineral page, which I'm going to let you find. It is not page 7.
There is a page 7.
There isn't a page 7.
It's not
It's the
page.
bathroom.
It is the back of it. Did you steal mine, Jackson?
No, you gave it to me.
Can I have mine back?
I meant 6 from it.
Thanks, man. Do you need one? Okay. Grab yours though. Get
I
your.
can't get it.
Oh, okay. You're being lazy. Not you.
I like this.
All right. Let me clear this. Guess who board, and we'll go to guess that mineral next.
No.
So now, obviously, hair color, glasses, hat, gender is not going to help us when we're talking about minerals. There are different properties of minerals, which a lot of you have already read about in lab. If you haven't, you will be shortly. And they're listed right up along the top here. Luster, hardness, whether it has cleavage or fracture, the color, then some distinguishing characteristics, which if you read down here, some of them talk about streak or how they feel. Again, streak. Oh, this one's magnetic. Again, streak, more streak, greasy feel. So a lot of streak stuff. So those are the properties of minerals that we're going to use to help us identify what mineral is sitting in front of us. So right here where it says properties of minerals on the top of page 2, we want to list some of the most common that we are going to be looking for. So we're going to start with luster is the first thing we're going to look at. Then we'll look at the hardness. What do you need, Lyndon?
No, it's on here in front of us.
Is that in the top?
No, on the other page. No, on the, no. Jeez.
I thought you said 16.
Yeah, it's right here.
Luster?
Luster.
I was looking for luster. I thought it was a mineral.
Oh, nope, luster's a property. So we're going to look at just like hair color is a property, luster is a property. Just like wearing a glasses on Guess Who is a property, so is hardness. The next one is called breakage, which underneath it, can you put cleavage or fracture? Or cleavage and fracture? Then color. And then we're going to focus in on streak, since that's one of the properties that popped up a bunch in that distinguishing characteristics column. So going about with the Guess Who, what determined whether a person had blue eyes or yellow hair? Genetics and how their DNA is put together. So it's not just what their genetics were, it was also how their DNA got put together. It's very similar for minerals. It is their properties. So it says properties of minerals are determined by it's how their atoms are arranged. You guys know about atoms, right? So you don't need to know much other than atoms are those teeny tiny particles that make up everything. So some of these might have the same kind of atoms, but it has to do with how they're put together or arranged inside the mineral. The Regents calls this, they have a fancy phrase. So they call this internal arrangement of atoms. Oh, here, let me go closer. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. I almost didn't move it. Don't be rainbow, don't be rainbow, don't be rainbow. Come on, work. What the heck?
It's all rainbow.
It's rainbow.
Yeah.
What's the worst now?
No.
What?
Dude, do you think I don't know how to fix it? So this is called internal arrangement of atoms. You must know that phrase. It just means how they're arranged on the inside, how the atoms are arranged on the inside. And then again, we're going to use the properties to correctly identify the mineral. Just like you use the properties of the Guess Who people to correctly identify which one what I was thinking about. No, it was Bill. No, Bob is my husband, Bill is my brother-in-law.
No, Bob was the guy that I guess.
No, it was Bill. It was Bill. I will, only because I know for sure it was Bill. Okay, apparently
I thought it was Bob.
you are full of baloney. It was Bill.
Yes, Bob.
No, Bob is my husband, Bill is his brother. So one of these properties is luster. Luster is interesting. Take a look at the reference table. So see how luster, hey, Lyndon, since you lost luster earlier, here's luster. Everything going down are our choices for the luster of minerals. What do we got here for choices for luster? We got metallic, non-metallic, and this one that could be either. Any idea what the word metallic and non-metallic mean? Whoa. Okay. First, I guess we better define what luster is, and then I have to tell you guys one thing that you're never allowed to say again. So first of all, luster is the way minerals reflect light. That says the way minerals reflect light, not like. No, yeah, maybe I did. Who the heck knows what I said at this point? Luster is the way minerals reflect light. And for us in regular old Regents earth science, we're only going to focus on two types of lusters. There are some subcategories. We don't need those this year. Metallic, like Landon says, is simply looks like metal. And non-metallic does not look like metal. Yeah, like we don't have to get all technical here. Looks like a metal or doesn't look like a metal. What the heck what looks like metal? Name some things in this classroom that look like metals. Are you gonna name something in this classroom that looks like metal?
Yeah.
What?
What is it, the door frame thing?
This door frame, this?
Yeah.
Okay, metal. Looks like metal. Something else is metallic.
The sink,
Oil?
Tin foil looks like metal.
the sink,
The thing behind me with the warning sign.
the sink.
This
sauce.
right here. Okay, some of you have minerals that you weren't supposed to be touching. Yeah, Jackson.
Sun.
What?
The sun on your thingy.
The sun on
That thing.
Jackson.
It is metal.
Jackson. These look like metal. These nails. This thingy looks like metal. Hey, are these all the same color? Are they all shiny?
Not all of them.
Yeah.
Not all of them. Halloween's coming up. Can you guys picture that pot that witches boil children in?
Cauldron.
A cauldron is what it's called, yeah.
Children.
Yeah, that's what witches do, don't you know? They put children in there and if you've never seen Hocus Pocus, you have homework this weekend.
You know that because you're a witch?
I'm saying that because I've seen Hocus Pocus.
Oh, she's a witch.
She's a witch.
Anyway, can you picture those big cauldrons? What color are they? Are they shiny?
No.
Are they made of metal? Yes, they are made of metal. They are. Have you seen cast iron? Guys, stay with me. You guys, side conversations.
Yeah.
They do look like rock. Have you seen cast iron? Those are the pots that you would cook on a campfire with, or on a regular fire too. But those, okay. But what is it? Metal? Is it shiny? No, guys. I heard a whole bunch of you say when I asked what is metal or what are they, I heard a bunch of people say shiny. I'm going to tell you right now that if you say shiny when we're talking about minerals, you might as well be dropping an F-bomb in the middle of class.
Shiny?
Happens when you drop F-bombs in the middle of a class. You get in trouble. You get written up. Now, am I going to write you up? No, but guys, stay with me. I'm doing this for a reason. Maybe I will have to write you up because I specifically said don't say it, and you're all saying it, which means you're being insubordinate. But, hang on. So where am I going with this? So you guys all just said you get in trouble if you drop an F-bomb. Here's what I want. If you are looking at a mineral and you're thinking or saying shiny, so not only thinking or not only saying, I don't want you thinking it. So just like you get in trouble for dropping an F-bomb, you're going to get in trouble in quotes when trying to identify a mineral if you're thinking shiny. Because think of that witch's pot, the cauldron. It ain't shiny. So some of you would have said it was non-metallic before. but it's made of metal. Not all metals are shiny. Also, going the other way, are there things that are shiny that aren't metallic? Like glass, like a diamond in my ring. Those are all shiny things. Are they metal? No. So I want you to stop thinking or saying shiny. Also, by the way, like if I said, this ducking homework, you guys all know what I mean, right? You don't? Okay, good. You're nice and innocent. But I don't want you even thinking of words that mean shiny either. For example, sparkly or glittery or reflective or luminescent or anything that means shiny. Don't think that is either because it's going to get you in, quote, trouble. So all I need you thinking of, does this look like metal? Then it's metallic. Does it not look like metal? It's non-metallic. I have scattered around the room at Cole, Clara, and this kid, Lyndon. Right. You weren't even paying attention, so how do you know?
I heard this kid.
You knew I was talking about you.
Yeah.
I have 3 different setups. I would like you guys to go to Cole's desk, you guys to come to Clara's desk, and you guys to come to this kid's desk. You have, oh wait, I am mistaken. It's actually the row behind you. So here, there, and Zach. Go to those desks, the same group. There's a pile of minerals there. I would like you and your group to put them into 2 piles, metallic and non-metallic. Take a few minutes.
Oh, I still don't know. It smells like glue. Right? What do you know?
You're putting them into 2 piles, metallic and non-metallic.
Metallic.
And don't you dare think about shininess.
This one's kind of shiny.
This one's
You got it?
Wait, there's gold?
Guys, it's gold and metal. Yeah.
It's not gold. Fool's you. Right.
Nice.
You see it?
One.
Do you see it?
No, why do you want to put that in there?
It's
Say it. Don't you say it.
It reflects the light.
And what-
It doesn't.
You guys-
Yeah, where's that? Oh, that's one. Yeah.
It does.
What do you play, Jack? Where is that go?
Did you guys get your categories yet?
No, it's cold.
Those are perfect. Were you about to put any in different categories? No,
I don't know what it is.
nobody wanted to put it over there. Yeah.
Correct.
That's a mineral. So again, don't get confused because it's shiny and now.
Okay,
What does it look like? It does look like brick. How about you? It doesn't look like rust on any of you? And what does rust have?
Why didn't we see this?
Metal. You got it.
All
All right.
Are
these-
Touch my lip.
Sorry, I scratched you. All right. My 2 groups, I saw some great answers. And these were the groups that I found. I'm just gonna do the common mistakes that I saw. This guy, this one that looks really weird. I had a couple people say, wait, is that actually a mineral? What is this one, metallic or non-metallic? Non-metallic, but wait, it's shiny. Okay, remember, just because it's shiny. Oh, you know what? We've learned the hard way that they break. I'm okay normally. Like if it was a sturdy table, you'd be good. But I learned stuff. Yeah, there's a broken one. So anyway, this is shiny, but it's non-metallic. If you actually looked at it, it either looks like plastic or like brown glass, like you know, those brown alcoholic adult beverage bottles might look like that. Not that any of you would know about that, right? Oh yeah, brown sea glass, not glass. This one also threw off some people because it didn't even just kind of look like a rock, right? And a lot of people wanted to put it over here, but this is one of those main ingredients in cast iron pots. This one also, a lot of people originally had it in the non-metallic group. But Cole, what did you say it looked like? The reddish one? Looked rusty. And guys, what does rust happen on? Metal. All right. So you guys are all set for today. I don't think we have time. Actually, you know what? I lied.
No.
Okay, fine. You can be done. There for what we're going to do tomorrow. We're going to go